Hello everyone, it's Laurie and I'm here to do your uplifting reading all about you. I hope you guys are all happy, healthy, and having some fun. I have pre-shuffled, so we're going to get right into your reading here. All right, let's see who we're focused on today. Let's move these down a little bit and get the glare off the cards. All right. What is truly magical about you? The Six of Pentacles. I love seeing this card. You are balanced. You are whole. You are a very fair, loving, giving person. Very strong roots. Very strong connections with people. Very diverse. So much so that you bring in blessings not only to yourself but to those around you. So I mean, there is just such a sense of equality between you and everyone that you encounter. You do not lord yourself over anyone. You do not put yourself below anyone. Okay, you know who you are and you see the divine in yourself and others. Beautiful, magical energy there. What have you accomplished in the past that you should be proud of? The Knight of Pentacles. You took your time to come to a realization about life, the truth about life, your truth about people, who we are, how we all have the divine within ourselves. And you look at each person, no matter what the circumstance is, saying, whatever the situation is, whatever's happening, you focus on seeing the divine in that person. Okay? So if somebody's saying something mean or horrible to you, then you understand that they're suffering from something and you don't take their words personally. You just let it go. You walk away from it. Whatever you just don't make the situation worse because you see that that person is hurting. Okay. It does not mean that they're right for saying what they're saying. Absolutely not. What they're doing is wrong. It's horrible. However, you don't have to take that on as your responsibility. Even if they're saying it to you, that's not anything to do with you. That is them being angry and hurt within themselves. Okay? If they were feeling good and happy, they wouldn't be saying mean things, would they? And you've learned that lesson. You learned that lesson early on, so you see the divine in every single person during every single situation. And that is how you not only bring yourself blessings, but you bring blessings to others. People, when they know that they're being horrible to you and you don't respond to them, you don't react or retaliate or anything else, you don't yell back, you don't call them names, you don't do anything, eventually they have to sit with themselves and realize that, wow, they overreacted. Okay, now there are some people out there that will never come to the realization that they're wrong. There are those people. But for the most part, most people will realize, oh, man, I shouldn't have said what I said. And if you just let it be, they will come to that realization on their own. And maybe after enough times, they might just eventually stop doing what they're doing. Not everyone's going to do that, but you come to realize that most people will, because most people are decent human beings, okay? So you look past the illusion of the anger, of the hurt, of the pain, of the and sometimes you also see this in just the opposite. You see somebody who says, oh yeah, life's good, everything's fine. And you don't pressure them and call them out on that. You just love them unconditionally while they're going through whatever they're going through. Okay? Both ends of the spectrum here. Duality. So you see the big picture. You see the divine within people, and you allow them to be where they're at. Even if they are attacking you or, saying platitudes to you, oh, you're so wonderful, you know that they're probably trying to bolster their own confidence too. All right, really good accomplishment there to see the divine in everybody. Okay, what is the impact that you have on people, even though we've already discussed that you bring in blessings for yourself and others? Yeah, people, the King of Stone, the King of Stones, the King of Pentacles, you bring a stability, a loyalty, a trust, okay? People understand that you are not going to go judging them. You see them for who they are and you make like a really good companion. But I'm also hearing something here about taking the knowledge that you have that from your experiences and sharing that. Okay. I'm sorry, I had to check my email. I've got a banking situation going on. It looks like everything's okay. But you affect people beautifully, okay? There's something about how you share your words of wisdom, how you acknowledge the divine in people. Okay, a minstrel watches, observes, sees what's happening, does not do anything about the situation at the time. They don't interfere, okay? They don't impart their knowledge at that time. What a bard or a minstrel does is to witness what's happening and then go back and write a song about that, so that others can hear what the situation was, okay? Now, the minstrel or bard can put a spin on things, but because you're trusted, you only ever give it the truth, okay? So you're not gossiping about anybody. And the words that you share, people realize are absolute truth, okay? This is not you looking to be glorified or anything else. You are really down to earth, helping people. You have a great energy. You have a great energy, okay? You have a beautiful aura about you that people feel energy about you. As soon as they come near you, they can feel your vibration is steady. It's good. It's whole. There's no erratic, you're not like sparking and synapses, things going off all over the place, chaotic. You're very calm. It's almost like strumming an instrument. Very peaceful. Very nice. Beautiful energy, impact to have on people around you. What is a talent or skill that you have right now that not right now. You have a talent or skill, and once you have a talent or a skill, you keep that for the rest of your life. Okay, so what is yours? Two of Swords. Yes, okay, and it ties back to this of accepting people for where they're at. So yes, you do keep blinders on where it's important for you not to put your nose in, okay? Not to stick your big old unicorn horn into other people's business. You see it, you help people through it, you help them heal because you see the divine in them, okay? So you know when to kind of just let people's words roll off of you. You should always let people's negativity just roll off of you. Okay, you don't acknowledge it. You don't accept it. It's not yours to do anything with. You give it wings and you set it free. Whatever they say, you do not let it go over and over and over again in your head. You say, you know what? They're just having a bad day. Here, take this and fly away. Okay, I don't see this. I don't see it as an issue. I don't have a problem with this. I'm just gonna sit here in my power. Okay, beautiful. All right, what do you do right now that you should never stop doing? Oh, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Mirrors, beautiful energy here. This is about working towards inner peace, inner satisfaction, personal satisfaction, feeling the healing, loyalty, the trust that is all around you, that people give you and that you give to others. You're building from acorns here. Acorns grow oak trees, which are the strongest trees out there, okay? They bend with the wind. They have a beautiful hard wood that lasts forever and ever. But then you have all these dewdrops of just healing, peace, refreshing energy, loyalty. Look at the sunflowers, okay? So yeah, you have a beautiful energy. They are of just trusting those around you. Okay, that's very satisfying to you. Having that loyalty, giving that loyalty. It's transformative for a lot of you. And not just you, but for those people. And I am also hearing there is a trust in the divine to take care of what needs to be taken care of. The water will arrive when the water's needed. The healing waters, okay? The sunlight will be there as it's needed. The oak tree gets tended to by nature, okay, by the divine. And you trust in that. And that makes you feel good, knowing that you don't have to put your 2 cents in. I love that. Love that. All right, let's see what we've got here. Papa Legba, strength card. Absolutely. This is all about you with your boundaries, knowing you've got inner strength because you have your connection to your divine energies. Not strength is in muscle. You are not strong-arming anybody into doing anything that they don't want to or should not do or anything of that nature. This is about release, okay? Letting it go. You let things go. You've traveled many roads. You've got a lot of knowledge, and you only impart that knowledge in the best way for it to be heard. I love this. All right. This is a really, really different, unique, and beautiful group of people that we are honoring here today, okay? Lifting up. Let's go ahead and boop, tickle, tap, caress that like button, whatever you've got to do to show it some love in honor of the people that we are focusing on here. It could be you. If it is, make sure you do that for yourself. A little tap of like, a little tap of love there for your own self. All right. And of course, if you just like this message, you can always drop a comment. If it's yours, if this is you, tell us what you do. How did you come to this realization? What happened in your life? If you want to tell us, you don't have to. But what happened in your life that brought you to that realization that we all have the divine in us? And not to take what other people say or do towards us as us. Okay, we know we aren't those words that people say. How did you come to that realization? That would be interesting to find out. I would love to know. Because I think people come at this differently. All righty. Let's go ahead and get you your spirit animal message. Yes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you find this message interesting, intriguing. I do this every single day. An uplifting reading all about you, whoever you are, you know. And this message is for you. And if it doesn't resonate with you today, come back and watch it, 6 months down the road, a year down the road, whenever. Because these, especially these type of messages, are timeless. Tarot is timeless, but this type of uplifting message, it's meant for you to hear it when you're meant to hear it, okay? All right, or it will resonate with you when you're meant to hear it. All right, let's go ahead and see what 4 spirit animals we have here today. We're going to take the bottom of the deck and the top. Okay. So today we have 14 chameleon spirit, act as if. Now that word or that phrase got tossed around for a long time. Act as if you, what do they say? Fake it till you make, fake it until you make it. That's not what we're talking about here. What we're saying is act as if it's already happened. Okay, you don't have to fake anything. Just act as if whatever you are looking for has already happened. Now, what I'm hearing here for you guys is there is a change coming. Okay, we've got the illusionist and the chameleon. So something is going on behind the scenes that it might be happening right in front of you and you don't want to acknowledge it just yet. Okay, we do have the 2 of Swords here. Let's go ahead and move on. We have card 53, watch and wait. Yeah, there's something happening here. Card 58, seahorse spirit. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 5. Yeah, there's something that you need to kind of, yeah, it's in front of you. You kind of know what's going on, but you don't have all the information. You're not going to act on it right away. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Card 22, Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends the illusion. So whatever we think is happening here might not necessarily be what it is. That's why Spirit's asking you to wait. And you do this all the time. That's your normal MO. So there's something going on here. And then we have card 45, Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. And this is about what you say to yourself, not to other people. So here, this is what Spirit wants me to focus on. All right. And I'm getting the protection message, okay? Okay, first, Spirit says backtrack and start with this. Remembering to speak with light and love can become a habit. This is your internal voice, okay? But it can also be, dealing with others. Be generous with compliments and thanks, affirming all that is good so that your loving, healing words will be heard throughout, cutting through the noise and inspiring others. Listen for the words that remind you of all the strength, abundance, and joy that is in your life and that is in the world around you. And then repeat them, affirming what is real, true, and nurturing to your soul. The universe will reflect back to you the story that you tell, okay? Words matter. Oh boy, do words matter. So choose ones that lift you up and inspire others to remember that beauty surrounds us all, okay? And actually, that's funny because I got an inverse picture. Beauty is within all of us. The divine is within all of us. We have that piece of spirit, divinity in us, okay? That's our soul, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But you always see that. So there's something here. There's some sort of situation that looks like one thing, but it's something else, and it's making you question yourself. And Spirit's saying before you say anything to this person or act or, have negative thoughts for yourself, I'm getting that you did something. You worked with somebody. You sat with somebody. You listened to somebody. And then there's something going on here that appears as if they're accusing you of doing something wrong, of saying something wrong. But that's not what's happening, okay? Spirit wants you to know that that is not what is happening. It is not what it looks like, okay? So the protection message here is, are you aware of what you are saying to yourself and to others? Parrot shows up as a reminder to heed the words that flow from your mouth, your pen, and your keyboard. Music. Be mindful of the beliefs you have internalized. Are they what you choose to believe? Are you communicating with integrity? Parrot wants you to listen to what you say and your motives for saying it. Correct speech, saying the right thing, is called for at this time, which means you are called to reflect on the beliefs that have been parroted by people so often that you simply accepted them unquestioningly. You may want to journal about what you truly believe and wish to see in the world and in your life. You can write down words affirming what you value, what matters to you, and you can also speak them aloud, expressing your gratitude for what is just coming into being. Your voice has power. This is crucial right here. Your voice has power, and you can change the conversation in your heart and in the world around you. Parrots represent the law of praise, so you are called to speak the truth and speak with love. Now, this is something that you normally do. So that's why Spirit's calling this out. Your voice has power, and you can change the conversation in your heart and in the world around you, because you do not accept other people's negative or bad behavior into your heart. Okay? Spirit wanted me to pull that to your attention, give you credit for that, because that is a beautiful, magical trait to have. Okay? But there is something here where you may be questioning yourself about what is happening here. All right. So we know the truth will transcend the illusion, which is card 22, by the way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 4, 4. And then we have 5, 5, 5. Oh, we have 4, 4, 4 and 5, 5, 5. Wow. And an 8 here. So numbers are important. Look for the signs. Stay balanced right in the middle. The Six of Pentacles is right in the middle here. And it is about you and one other person. This is a conversation that was had between you and a person. Don't worry. Everything will work out. Okay? All right. We're going to get you an L key. Let's see what we've got going on here today. Yes. I love this energy that of you, whoever we are honoring. We have Iris. She who changes, transformation, change, and enchantment. Let's see what else we get. We got 2 more today. We've got Blanche, she who brings light. And then we have Valeris, she who flies. Let's go ahead and start with the book. Where's the book? We'll start with Iris, and then we'll change from Iris to someone else. All right, we're almost there. We're almost, wait a minute, come on. I'm looking up change instead of Iris. There's something in that. All right, Iris, she who changes, wears a waxing moon on her forehead and a curving snake on her arm. Both are emblems of change and transformation. The moon reminds us how we cycle from waxing to full to waning. The snake, ultimate agent of transformation, sheds its skin to live again. The snake's magic reminds us that as long as we are never stagnant, as long as we are willing to change, we will continue to reinvent ourselves, to add to our knowledge, to expand ourselves. It is this power of transformation that invites us to celebrate the enchantment of this very moment. Shed the skin of yesterday to cloak yourself in your new persona. Iris asks if you are ready to do this. Iris brings the message that you are in a moment of change. You can choose to move into a new self or pull back on the you were before. Okay, there is nothing static about this issue. Do not put too much weight on things as they are. Instead, take a step back. Remind yourself of the moon cycles as well as turning of the seasons. If you remember that all things change, you will find yourself better prepared to adapt to the ever-cycling world. That's the acting as if, okay? So you are here today. You're going to be here tomorrow in a different position. Our skin sheds, all the cells in our body turn over every 7 years, I think it is. Every single cell in our body goes away and changes. It changes. It transforms into a new cell once every 7 years, okay? And that goes on throughout our whole life. So if our cells, our very DNA can change, you need to be ready to change. The external, it's fighting change that never works, okay? All right, and the question that you can ask yourself from Iris is, how am I fighting this change that's coming my way? Okay, you can ask yourself, why are you fighting it? All right, let's look at Blanche here and see what Blanche has to say to you. Blanche, she who brings light, understands the symbiotic nature of light and growth. The vine which crowns her springs up from beneath her feet. She offers herself up as support to the searching leaves so that the searching leaves can seek the bright sun. Blanche herself wears only her hair. The vine and peacock feathers as she welcomes the warmth. Her elfin ears point to the sun, drawing in its comforting, life-giving rays. Even her hair shimmers with echoes of fire. Yeah, down here at the bottom. This card's message is to assure that you are whole. The answers that you seek are already dancing in your own spark of life. If you feel drained and restless, now might be a good time to fuel yourself with nourishments that replenish you. Enjoy fruits and vegetables and things from your personal garden, okay? Creativity needs to be fed as well, so go to places where you can connect with the things that ignite you. If your normal creative outlet isn't giving you what you need right now, try something different. Imagine yourself peacefully accepting all of the energy of the sun, taking only what you need. You become a beacon for other seekers. You not only reflect the brilliance, you are the emanating light. This card calls you to understand your own warmth, your own glow, your own brilliance. Here's the question you can ask yourself. What serves you as your beacon? Okay? What serves you? What makes you, what helps you to stay grounded? Let's look at Volaris. She who flies locks eyes with you, and you know they are the windows to your soul. What do your eyes tell you when you peer into a mirror? Our lovely wild woman holds you in her gaze, challenging you to ponder what your own animal might answer. She is the feminine spirit of Icarus, who dared to fly too close to the sun. The bird's skull represents the thought of going too high. It serves as a reminder of what can happen. But the feathers point out that the wild soul's call to fly is necessary. It's desire, okay? We all have desire. The message of this card is don't hide from your dreams. Go ahead and give in to your flights of fancy. Spread your wings as wide as you dare. Listen to the advice of those who may have dreamed, also flown, and survived the fall. Remember, many great things have come out because of those who dreamed but failed. Your failures propel you forward toward success. Okay, that's called changing, adapting. Now, launch yourself. Spread your big, wonderful heart so that your soul can take flight. Don't fear the fall. Embrace the flight for as long as it lasts. Enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. All right, let's get you... Nope, Spirit's saying that's it. Love you guys.